How you doing, buddy?
Something's in the air. Anyone else feel that?
Inhibitor container detected.
His hand is on. What is this?
Juan Raynor?
You lost, man? We didn't call for a waiter.
I've got orders to find you, from Meyer and the commander. And my name's...
I know who you are, Aiden. After that bang-up with the Renegades, half the canteen wants to name their most precious offspring after you. Including Vinny here. But you interrupted our meal. State your purpose in one sentence, then please, make yourself scarce.
Oh, you know perfectly well why I'm here. The UV lamps. Meyer says you owe the Peacekeepers a delivery.
And you think your barking will make an impression on me? The Lummox-in-Chief Jack thinks he can send his terrier, and everyone will wet themselves in terror. But what can I expect? He can't tell the difference between champagne in a crystal chalice or water from a dog's bowl. He hasn't an ounce of refinement. Isn't that right, Vinny?
I don't know.
Don't be afraid. It's not like Jack is gonna march in and have you hanged. At least not now. Vinny. When will you grow a spine? You want my attention, Aiden? Show me you deserve it. What can you offer me?
Look, I could help you out as easily as I'm trying to help Matt.
I don't doubt that. I've heard you were a pilgrim, but you're new here. Smashing the skulls of a few peasants doesn't mean everyone wants to lift you up on their backs. You have to be more subtle with people. Everyone has their own desire, their own price. Your pitch just isn't working for me quite yet. Try again.
Mm-hmm. All right, listen. I'm just trying to help. I need those lamps.
So the groveling and begging begins. My favorite part. You really need them? Or Jack? What'd he promise you?
Look, you were supposed to deliver, and I was asked to make sure you do.
And how do you expect to do that? Maybe bat your pretty eyelashes at me? I'm not saying you're not my type, because you are. But I need a reason to break Vinny's heart for someone else. So you have to try harder.
Oh, okay.
You've used up all your time. Didn't pique my interest.
Look, what is it you want, Juan?
Like they used to say, if you gotta ask the price, you can't afford it. Returning to more pressing matters.
And
What should we try next?
did you make headway with the pompous ass?
Never met a guy quite like him before.
I told you.
Sure we don't have a
Come
good
see me back at my place. We'll talk.
Even a drop of Pinot. Nobody's for this amicable sweet can't do situation between heavier courses.
How do you propose that? Are bandits all about violence to get...
Whoa, it's my guardian angel.
Guardian Angel?
If you hadn't helped with the Renegades, I'd be out of work right now, or worse.
That's more Matt's doing.
Hey, don't be modest. I'm the house. I'm Nicholas.
So, how do things work in this place?
The fisheye? They work better than anyone predicted when Frank set up shop. 2 days and the Peacekeepers will take it over, or the Renegades will blow it up. And nobody blew anything up. It's the safest place around by far. Neutral turf. Even bandits come here just to hash out deals over booze. Anyone can relax without the threat of violence. Rivalries are checked at the door. That's a good place to have.
So you know Frank well?
Not old military buds well, but well enough to know back then he was a big shot. A Special Forces commando, a night runner. Quite the high-ranking mucky-muck. Until one mission, he led people into the television tower. Ended in a massacre. After that, he ditched the uniform and started the fisheye. Took out a new lease on life. but he became a haunted man. Frank relives that tower mission, start to bloody finish every day. The booze helps him get through it all.
I've seen him on a bender. Drinking like that isn't helping him get through anything.
Then imagine what he's like when he's not drinking.
Tell me about Luan.
Frank says women like her were given call signs based on cocktails. Bloody Mary, Margarita Rocks. Luan is hot shit with a hot temper. You do not want to get on her bad side. Cross her once and that's it. Game over.
I gotta go.
Wait. You interested in making a bit of money?
And how would I do that?
It's a simple job. There's a metro station under the fisheye. Used to be UV lamps in the metro that kept the infected at bay, but they stopped working because every tunnel and station is infested.
What happened?
Might be the lamps, but I doubt it. We've replaced them recently.
Maybe something cut the cables.
But what? It's not like the infected bit through them. It'd take a lot of biters to accomplish that. On the other hand, heard a couple stories like that. About infected who work together. Somehow coordinated. As if they're smarter than we think. Once, this guy at the bar told me he fell into a trap. He claimed a group of biters herded him into a dead end in a dark zone, intentionally. They didn't act like a typical mindless swarm. Said he only managed to survive by climbing onto a trash bin to reach a fire escape above the pack. But no, I wouldn't put much faith in that. If that were possible, I think we'd see it more often. Could be a blown fuse. Best bet would be to start at the electrical room.
So, you want me to turn on the lamps?
Yeah, get to the electrical room. For all we know, could just be a blown fuse. If so, you could just reset the main power supply from there. Before you go, got a little something that'll help you out. A house specialty. Guaranteed to warm those biters' bellies. Just a bit of house hooch, a bottle and an old rag. But powerful stuff. Or you can always just sneak in past the biters if you don't want to make a ruckus. Once you turn on the UVs, they'll fry anyway. And you won't end up wasting good hooch.
All right, I'll take care of it.
I've been waiting 3 years for the Carnage Hall tournament.
Remember to go there after dark. During the day, it's filled with nasty.
Yeah, thanks.
Good luck down there.
Good to see you. Aiden, you've been around a while. You're practically one of us now.
Watch out for specters out there. The chemicals turn some zombies into monsters straight from hell. Just 'cause you got holes in your shoes doesn't mean you're poor. If you got nowhere to paint on, that's when you know you hit rock bottom.
Still no invitation to Carnage Hall.
Okay, once more from the top. Surely you can memorize at least this small section.
You look not well.
I heard that this time the Carnage Hall tournament will be more
Antonio,
extreme.
you have too much respect upon the world.
Yes,
much care. Believe me, you are Marvel. Marvel.
Just fairy tales, if you ask me.
Marvelously changed. Believe me, you are marvelously changed.
Now you. I hold the world, but
I hold the world, but as the world, Gratiano, a stage where every man must play a part, and mine, a sad one.
oh, good, very good. Now you, Gratiano. Let me play the fool.
Let me play the fool with
With mirth and laughter.
with mirth and laughter. Let old wrinkles come, and let my liver rather heat with wine, than my heart cool with mortifying groans. Why should a man whose blood is warm within sit like his grandsire cut in
Grandsire cut in alabaster.
sit like his grandsire cut in alabaster? Sleep when he wakes and creep into the
Into the jaundice.
Sleep when he wakes and creep into the jaundice. By being
What? What does this word even mean?
Peevish. That means annoying. See? I told you your paltry vocabulary would grow in leaps and bounds this way.
Sleep when he wakes and creep into the jaundice.
All right, let's get back to it then. Sleep when he wakes and creep into the jaundice. By being peevish?
Oh, yes, perfect. Keep going.
I tell thee what, Antonio.
I love thee, and it is my love that speaks. There are a sort of men whose visages do cream and mantle like a standing pond, and do a willful stillness entertain, with purpose to be dressed in an opinion of wisdom, gravity, profound concept.
Conceit.
Belly on up, sweetie.
Profound conceit.
Baby, I totally needed that. Now you hold on to that this time. And here was I worried about running out. Phew, 'cause I just sold my last darned one. Feel free to bring me more of those. You're a mind reader, baby cakes. How'd you know I was after that? Don't forget to tell all your friends. Bring your booze and browse.
You know you want something, sugar pie. Nothing's too good for you. Always good to have extra. Always in the market for those. Why, thank you, honey. I wanted one of those. That's just what the doctor ordered. Wow, that came just in time. Sweetie, you come back anytime.
And when I open my lips, let no dogs bark.
Everything you need, right here.
Oh, my Antonio,
Strike while the iron's hot. That'll take you to new levels. Didn't think you'd want one of those. I can see you know your shit. Old Faithful, I call that. Come back before you get too drunk.
That therefore only are reputed live. For saying nothing, when I am very sure, if they should speak,
Let me guess. He scarfed down 5 horses and had a hot young woman at his side.
A young man, but the rest is accurate.
He's a piece of work, all right.
Well, I need him to get back to work. Jack needs UV lamps and Juan's dragging his feet.
That'll be tough. Juan barely listens to Jack, so he'll be an even tougher audience for you. He has his own men and power base, and he loves rubbing Jack's nose in that.
And what can I do about that?
Same as everyone else. Bribe him. He likes fine art, antiques, expensive shit from before the fall. When he sees something that used to be valuable, he can't stop himself. 0 self-control.
All right, where can I find something like that?
I heard of an old Polish guy who lived in a penthouse by Liberation Passage. They say he was an art collector. You can try his place. You can only get there via paraglider. That's why there's a chance something's left. I'll be on the radio and guide you to him.
What about you, huh? Going on a hunt?
No, a party. It's Danier's birthday, but you never know when a guest list will overlap with a hit list. Why don't you come and have a drink with us when you're done with Juan?
I don't think Danier likes me.
He doesn't like anybody. We'll be in touch. Go, find some art.
It's been like that forever. Well,
Sweet. Great! Looking for something special? A fine selection. Good for you. Come back for more.
The PK's sure pissed off the renegades this time. This'll bring trouble for sure.
Looking sharp, Aiden.
How's it going? You there yet?
Not yet. I've reached the building, but... How did you say I should get to the top?
Use a vent. There should be one on the roof. When you get there, stand on it, jump, and open your paraglider. Easy.
Sounds sketchy.
Name the last non-sketchy thing you've done running around this town.
Touche.